Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.
Hours after the crash, and it was at 8:45 p.m. last night, according to the Florida Highway Patrol, when a deputy, now identified by the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office as 23-year-old Christopher Taylor, had started a traffic stop on I-75, the northbound lanes by the Jones Loop Road. That's just a couple of miles from where we are standing, and one of the exits to the Punta Gorda Airport. And it was at that point that investigators say an SUV that a 30-year-old woman named Cassandra Smith was driving. She crashed the SUV into that scene at the traffic stop. The force of the crash gave serious injuries to the deputy, Christopher Taylor. He died at a nearby hospital. There was also another person who was driving the car that Deputy Taylor had pulled over for that traffic stop, who had minor injuries but survived. And again, as we're going now more into the past and the history of that suspect, the 30-year-old driver from Massachusetts, it was 1 year ago, though, there was a drunk driving arrest in South Florida, which we also saw had some very major repercussions for this one particular person. As Fox 4's Ryan Kruger joins us now. You looked into all of this.
Yeah, that's right, Chris. So this happened in Palm Beach County. It was a little more than a year ago, in April of last year. And what's striking, when you go through the two police reports, there are similarities between the arrest that happened last year and the arrest that happened last night. In both cases, deputies said that Cassandra Smith was allegedly swerving all over the road.
Heavy damage. We do have one officer now.
The call went out over the scanners just before 9 o'clock Tuesday night. The Charlotte County Sheriff says a drunk driver, who Fox 4 has confirmed is Cassandra Smith, hit and killed Deputy Christopher Taylor, who just turned 23 on Saturday. Records show that Smith just turned 30 on Sunday. That disturbed Sheriff Bill Prummel.
She is facing charges of DUI manslaughter. This is Smith's second arrest for DUI, and she just completed her probation in August.
I pulled Smith's mugshot and arrest report from Palm Beach County. On April 5th of last year, just before midnight, drivers called 911, saying a Lexus SUV was swerving all over the road, accelerating and braking erratically. Once the deputy arrived, he said he had to slam on his brakes just to keep from hitting other drivers. The arrest report says Smith couldn't stand. She struggled to follow instructions, and when a deputy asked her to recite the alphabet, she stopped at the letter N, seemingly unable to remember any more. Smith pleaded guilty and was not allowed to drink alcohol for 12 months. But that stipulation ended on August 31st. Less than 3 months later, she's back behind bars. And other conditions of that probation that she was on, Chris, she had to have an ignition interlock device in her car, essentially a breathalyzer, if you will, to be able to start the car. She had to have that for 6 months. She also had to pay a $250 fine, and she had to make a $250 donation. Again, though, her probation officers said that she satisfied all of those requirements for her probation. And she got her license back, and she was back driving. And unfortunately, we all saw what happened last night. Chris.
Fox 4 investigates. Ryan Kruger, thank you for the context for the person now being held on those DUI manslaughter charges in the jail here in Charlotte County.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.